Hey, what's up, everybody? Mark with Blooms and Bees. It's been a long time actually since I've done any kind of gardening update. Um, so I thought I'd give you a quick rundown on what's going on. We've had a massive amount of rain every day. And so everything is growing like crazy. Just trying to keep up with the lawn alone has been a little bit of a nightmare. But so I wanted to give you a quick tour. There's some cool stuff happening in the garden. So first off, this is exciting. Just a little bit of turmeric. Take this in and use it for food. However, I may just replant it because you can see it's got some roots growing out of there. It's pretty neat. But anyway, so for those that don't know much about turmeric or ginger, it is some of the easiest to grow. You can buy them at the store. Just buy the ginger root or turmeric root at the store. You can soak it for about 24 hours in water if you intend to plant it, and then you just throw it in some soil. Now for some reason, there's a couple times where I've actually planted this, and it roughly took about 2 to 3 months before I saw any activity, any sprouts, anything coming out of the ground. And then I've had it happen where I soaked it 24 hours and within like 2 weeks I've got a sprout. So it really depends. So just be patient with it. It's going to take a while. Here, let me flip this around for you. All right. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is, I'm just going to throw that root down there for now because I'll get it in a minute. But really, these are from really small little chunks of turmeric that I just planted in the ground. So they've been in pots for a little while, but man, are they taking off right now. I've never seen it like this before. I've actually tried to plant them in the ground here in South Florida, and they do horribly. They just kind of rot. So I'll keep you posted on what's harvested out of these, but I'm actually half tempted to continue along the planter and just fill the whole entire planter with turmeric, because obviously there's a lot of good stuff that comes from turmeric if you consume it, health-wise. And maybe I'll go into that at some point in time and go over the benefits of turmeric, but that's kind of the reason why we're growing it. I think we'll probably end up putting it in smoothies and just adding it to our cooking habits. It's a great resource to have. And in South Florida, as long as you don't plant it in the ground. Here, I'll take a step back so you guys can see. It's going crazy. Okay, moving on. So this was fun. So I took just a little bit of a trimming from here and just planted it in the soil, and that was about a month ago. And as you can see, this is sweet potato and is just taking over. All right, so what I might do with this is kind of let this sweet potato kind of grow and maybe even take over this whole entire area and provide like a mulch over where the turmeric is. But I'm not sure. I might try it, see if it's okay. As long as it doesn't choke out the turmeric, I'll be okay. Anyway, so then my other sweet potatoes are taking over too. It's a little bit ridiculous, and I may have to trim this back a little bit, but I did some digging and tried to find some sweet potatoes with no luck. So it's a little strange. All right, moving on. So I transplanted this avocado tree in this pot just to get it to grow a little bit bigger. I intend on selling this avocado tree. All right, so here's my other bed. And my 2 pepper plants, after we harvest everything, they grew pretty good. So there's quite a bit of blossoms going on there. So I'll keep you guys posted on how well they produce more. Going on, I just recently planted this. This was in that pineapple that we ate. So I actually put that in a little pan of water and waited for the roots to kind of grow out of it. And then I just planted the dirt. So you'll see how that one progresses. And then we have quite a few carrots here. Not much for carrots underneath the soil right now, but they will obviously produce something sooner or later. So I'll post that. That'll be fun. And then, of course, the 2 eggplants. One's doing okay, one's not. I got to prune one down. Not really seeing any fruit growing on that now, but it's okay. Now, as you can see, I'm going to back up just a little bit so you guys can see the yucca is taking over my garden to the point where I almost want to plant this where I want shade in my property because this stuff grows like a weed. It's insane. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how much weight of roots I'll get out of that. But these things produce like crazy. So, all right, moving on. As you can see over here, see if I can get by here. Absolutely crazy amount of bananas. So if you look up, this thing is insane. I don't know how many bananas this is going to be, but this is going to be heavy. It's going to be much more than my last bushel of bananas or spike of bananas. I still don't know what to call them. Maybe I'll figure that out. This one's spiked too, so I imagine having at least that 20 pounds. I'll have 60 pounds of bananas this year, if not more. Exciting stuff. And as you can see, the seeds that are popping up next to the banana or the parent and the child plant, it's growing really nice, looking really healthy. Um, I know I talked a little bit about bananas in my last video, but another sign of good, strong, solid banana trees is the width of the base. That's super important. And I've noticed that some of my banana plants or even my plantain plants, if they were narrow and kind of skinny bases, they don't produce well. So this is just a sign of a good, healthy banana plant. Man, that's a lot of weeds. I got to go through and clear out all these weeds because this is ridiculous. Oh, I guess that's it for now. Sorry about that. My phone overheated. I guess I was in the sun a little bit too long. But that's what I have for my update this week. Hope everyone has a fantastic week, and we'll see you in a little bit. See ya.